Hi there, Richard Matharoo here. So are you wanting to create a successful sales funnel for your network marketing business? So this would be something that you put together that is like an asset for you. It allows you to build your network marketing business. A lot of people maybe have tried sales funnels. Maybe you've got one already and it's not working as you'd hope for. Let me help you identify what the problem may be. Or maybe you've looked at these things and been like, I wish I knew more about that. Kind of feel like I should try this, but I don't really know where to start. Let me help you with that as well. So first of all, why would you want to, build a sales funnel, and what is a sales funnel? I'll start with the what. Well, you've been online sometimes, right? And someone has popped up with an ad, and they've said, even if it's just on their profile, maybe not even an ad, just a friend says, hey, I just downloaded this fat loss guide and it really helped me. You would take a look at this link. You click the link. Now you're in a sales funnel. It's a series of pages that guide you through the sales process. So the first page may say, hey, if you want six-pack abs, you definitely want to do these 12 exercises, enter your name and email, and we'll send you the 12 exercises in a PDF, right? So you put your name and email in, and you get sent that PDF. You're now on the email list of that six-pack abs provider, and you get that gift that you came here for. Now on the next page, automatically you put your email in, you may now get a video presentation that says, hey, you know what, to go with this, you probably want to have a better diet. How about you buy now this diet program, and there's a big video presentation, and they either ask you to schedule an appointment or buy straight there and then. That's a simple sales funnel of opting into something, a presentation, and then being able to buy an additional product. You can do that in your network marketing business if you're smart. For definite, you will do. So that's the what. What's the why? Well, why you would want to have a sales funnel depends on your ultimate goals. For me, when I came into the network marketing industry, and still to this day, my main priority and passion is spending quality time with my wife, Rachel, and my daughter, Ava. Like that's what I enjoy doing more than anything else. Like anything else. I love my business, I love my customers, I love going to the gym, I love lots of things. But I don't love any of those things nowhere near as much as I do my wife and daughter, and that's what I want to do most of all. Spend time, create memories, do stuff with those people. So I didn't want to have a business that took me anywhere other than that destination. So when I first started, I was sales funnels, like schmales funnels, whatever, it's online stuff. I don't know how to do that kind of thing. I'll just keep on making the phone calls. I'll just keep on wanting to be the guy on stage or doing presentations, hotel meetings, that kind of thing, right? And then I realized that if this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to end up where I don't really have any free time to reach this destination of spending quality time with my wife and daughter. So I made an adjustment. I started to use a sales funnel, because with a sales funnel, you can internally outsource, if you like. So usually when you outsource something, you'll pay somebody else to do it for you. Now with a sales funnel, it's a system, so it's still yours, it's still you, if you like. So you're like internally outsourcing it. You don't have to pay extra, but you're still getting the benefit as though somebody else was doing it for you. Let me explain. So with a sales funnel, what you're going to get is a simple one that you can start, which I know still is successful to this day. You could have an opt-in page, right? Opt-in page. We'll fill this out in a second. And you can have a presentation page. Let's say presentation. And then we can have schedule. And you probably want to have a confirmation. Let's put conf, I'm running out of space. Confirmation, okay? Simple sales funnel. I can even give you a template that will allow you to do that. Very, very simple to do, but look at what it performs for you, okay? With the opt-in page, this is going to have an offer on it, okay? It's going to have an offer. So you know that you're appealing to the right people, and it's a way to attract people to you that you couldn't do yourself. Like you can post all day long on social media, you can have conversations all day long. If you can't quite feel how to present yourself the best way, it may not come across very well. But if you can offer something of value away for free, hey, I can show you watch this 17-minute video to find out the number one way people are losing fat all around the world. Or if you're even smarter, you'll go for something more specific. Here's the number one safe way that 35 to 45-year-old men are getting rid of the beer belly, and getting a six-pack or something, whatever, right? Whatever your company and product can actually do. Don't lie about it. Make sure it's something that's true. People go, I want that for free. People love free stuff, right? Now, what have you done there? You've generated a lead. Because this person says, yeah, I'll give you my email. Now you're building a list of interested people who you can automate the follow-up with. You didn't have to do anything other than put something out there and let it market for you. Next, now you're outsourcing the presentation. You don't have to get on the phone with that person, chase them up email one by one. You don't have to worry about, am I dressed smartly enough? Have I had a shave, like men or women, to get on the, to get in a Zoom call or whatever it is. Oh my goodness, I have to cancel this commitment. Oh no. The presentation page is there to be found 24/7 and will always do the right job because you chose the best presentation, right? Either you created one or your company presentation or a recording of a webinar or an event or whatever. It's the best resource and it's always going to do the job. You've also what I call pre-closed, right? Someone has already opted in. Let's just stick and say it's fat loss, right? If you're in health and wellness, a lot of you will be. Let's say it's fat loss. So they've got this fat loss guide. You know they're interested in losing fat. You give them a presentation about products that you can give them that would allow them to accelerate the fat loss. So they know the crack, as we say around here. You're not going to get someone on the phone and they're going to be like, I don't interested in fat loss, or I don't want to take diet pills. Because if they've actually been through this process of requesting the information, seeing a presentation, the objections that they likely would usually have been reduced or removed. And then what you can do at the end of that presentation is you can either send them to like a free trial if your company does a free trial, or if you ask them to have to buy products and stuff, put them onto a schedule page. Have a button, and at the end of the video it says schedule an appointment with me now, we can go through this with you, and have them click a button so they can schedule in your diary, okay? Now, some of you say, oh, I don't want to do the diary thing. I want to fully automate it. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that until you've done this at least 50 times. Why is that? Well, don't be lazy. If you're serious about building this business, you need to know when you're, let me kind of scribble this out. Let me show you what fully automated looks like. Okay? Fully automated is an opt-in. I'll put presentation, and then they buy. /join, right? Now, if we're removing the phone call, if we're removing the backwards and forwards personal touch, this has to be killer, your presentation. And your offer does too, as no one ever gets to that point, but particularly this. If you're going to take somebody from, I'll take a free guide or I'll watch a free 5, 10, 15 minute video, to, I'm going to join this network marketing business and commit my financial future to it, or 2, I'm going to sign up for a monthly auto ship for $100 of this product, you've got to do a really good job on here. And by really good job, I obviously mean tell the truth, but you must also know exactly what your prospect is looking for. What are their likely objections? Because you don't get to answer them on the phone one-on-one, you're removing that step. So what are their likely objections that would stop them from clicking that button and buying? What do they need to see? What's going to make them say yes? What's going to make them say no? And the only way you can do that is by asking them. And the only way you can ask them successfully is to get them on the phone first. So get people on the phone for the first 50 times when you're using a sales funnel. You're already going to be outsourcing, the opt-in. You're already going to be building a list. You're already going to be outsourcing the presentation. You're pre-closing them. So it's a lot better than the old-fashioned way of just cold calling and then persuading a presentation, all the rest of it. These people are strong leads who've already seen information. It's going to be a much more attractive phone call, especially if you know what you're doing on the phone. Ask them when they say yes or no. What was the number one thing that made you say yes? I'm just curious. Write it down. What was the number one thing that made you say no? I'm just curious. Write it down. So if you start building this list and everybody's saying, I really like the idea that these are organic and sourced naturally, and they're all saying that, well, you need to put that in your presentation. If the people saying no are saying, well, I didn't see anybody like me getting results on the video. Okay, I need to put more of a selection of testimonials in there. You may look at the second reason they're saying no. I wasn't really clear on the pricing. Okay, I need to be crystal clear and break down the pricing. You see what I mean? From those 50 times, and that's a minimum, you can do more if you want. From those 50 one-on-one presentations, you're going to start to compile a list of what needs to go in this killer presentation, so you then feel confident like, That's going to answer all their questions, going to cover all the benefits, anything they may be unsure about. It's going to give them a full picture, the same as it would if I was on the phone, apart from I don't have to be there, okay? And you say, can that work? I have a product that's $1,500 up to over $2,000, and I use this type of funnel. So people often say, well, will someone join my network marketing business? You have to pay $500, you have to pay $1,000. People pay me $1,500 and over $2,000 day in, day out, using this sales funnel process. So they can definitely join a network marketing business. I've used this type of funnel to build my network marketing business as I had the previous one, right? So these absolutely work, and I still have a funnel like this working in my business right now. So absolutely it does. The good news is, the only barrier I can think of for you with this would be you don't have technical ability. That put me off for a while. So what I recommend that you do is, what's the link? It's richardmatharoo.com. I can't be bothered to write my name out. /CF trial. That's the one. So richardmatharoo.com. I'll put it across the screen. That was a waste of time. I'll put it across the screen and I'll stick it in the text area underneath the video. That's the same sales funnel system that I use. It's like drag and drop. And the reason that I would suggest that to you is if you use that link, I'm an affiliate for that company. It's my preference. I like the company a lot. People keep asking me, I want to use what you use, I want to use what you use. So I became an affiliate for the company as well. So because if you do decide after the trial to sign up with them, that's going to be a percentage of that profit will come to me. I don't believe in asking for something for nothing. So what I will do is I've got a couple of templates of mine as a network marketer that are working in my business that you can have for free. So if you go to that link and you sign up for the trial, send me a message. I'm easy to find. Just type my name in on any social media platform. Shoot me a message. And then what I'll do is I'll send you those templates so you can click a link and they'll go straight in from my account into yours. So you'll have something that's being used and worked with a successful network marketer. So, you'll have something. Now, you'll have to modify it, make it your company, make it your name and your stuff. But what it does is it gives you a framework. It's like, okay, this is what the front page should look like. This is what the second page should look like. And you're like, oh, okay, I don't have to build this from scratch. Like 70-80% of the work has been done for you by me and already been tested and knows to be working. So just drop your video in there. Just change the text a little bit like you're using a word processor document, and you'll be ready to go with that sales funnel. That can work as well if you've already got one and you want to improve on it. What I would say is, for me, this is a must if you ever want freedom in your business. This is a way that you'll never have to present again if you don't want to. You'll never have to make phone calls again if you don't want to. You can have people sign up and even automate the fast start process. So the first thing you know is when someone lets you know they joined your team and when they're getting results themselves. And that's a really cool position that a sales funnel can allow you to progress to. Okay. As always, go create a day in a life that counts. Hope you've enjoyed this training. I hope it's giving you some food for thought. I laid out those 2 sales funnels for you. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you do take that trial, I'll send you those templates to shoot me a message. And as I always like to say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires and excuses. And whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day. Bye for now.